When it comes to presentation, people are so brainwashed by presentation, or if it's relatable. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, if a girl gets on social media and she's like, I don't really care what people think, and another girl is a girl too, so she's gonna be like, oh my god, I do that too in front of the camera, or whatever the case may be. So they'll just, on the surface level, just agree with what she's saying, even though she could be lying. A guy could have a million subscribers, and because he talks with so much conviction, everybody's like, oh my god. Listen, a lot of people will come to my page and they'll reference a certain creator. They'll be like, oh yeah, so and so said this, or did you watch so and so because they said X, Y, and Z. I'm not a hater, so yes, I'll be like, yeah, I checked them out, or no, I didn't check them out. And they'll automatically speak as if this person's, what they're saying, word is bond. You feel what I'm saying? Now, I understand if you say, oh yeah, so and so said that, but they say it as in so and so said that. Like, it's like the idolizing of celebrities, or idolizing of influencers, or some of these people are not even influencers. They just got a large following. Like, people don't even realize how easy it is to get a large following, especially on TikTok. You feel me? People don't realize how easy it is to. People don't realize. That's why I'm saying presentation be having people capped up. People don't realize. Some people curate their pages to look a certain way, and they might be copying another creator, but they'll curate their pages to look a certain way intentionally to grab your eye. But there's something behind that. There's an actual person with actual character. You feel what I'm saying? Like, for example, if I bake a cake and I make that cake look so nice, I put like icing on it, I put all different types of stuff on it. If I bake a cake and then I put poison in it, and I give you the cake, bro, and you like, oh my god, that cake. Listen, Josh bought me a cake. This is the amazing cake ever. You telling everybody, you like, look at the cake, look at the cake. Then you eat it. You know what I'm saying? The crazy part is, in regards to society, some people have poisonous cakes in their life, but they just don't eat it for a long time, and then they eventually eat it and realize that that person's toxic or poisonous. Sometimes they keep it in their fridge, or they keep it under that little dome thing. You know what I'm talking about? That little dome thing that's like this. You know what I'm saying? They'll keep it in there or whatever, keep it moist. But it's just so funny how people like get lost in the sauce in regards to presentation. Like I said, that's why when you got big creators that, or even famous people that end up being pedos, or you got like the P Diddy's and stuff like that. It's like, bro, y'all just believe anything. That's why every time I hear something online, I'm like, did they say that for clickbait? But also, I don't know the context of this situation that they talking about. So yeah, they said something outlandish, but like I said, it could be for clickbait, or if they really, like this girl online who said that she left her husband for financial reasons. She said she left her husband, he lost his job, and he knew what it was, or whatever. I agree that that's so surface level and shallow that she would leave her husband if he was going through a financial issue. But on the flip side, I don't know if he lost his job and was sitting down. Like, what's the nuance? Like, what's the details? I don't know if he lost his job and was relaxing and chilling and not taking care of the kids because they had 2 kids, and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. I don't know. But on the flip side, if he just lost his job and then she already was texting the dude, and this dude got millions of dollars, or this dude got bread, and she went to him, then yeah, she's shallow and surface level. But at the end of the day, the way the world works is we got to take accountability for when we are shallow, for when we deal with shallow, surface level, or people who only care about presentation as well. I feel like shallow people need to find other shallow people. Narcissists need to find other narcissists. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's the only way. Or just be alone. That's the only way. Because the shallow people, the narcissists or whoever, you feel what I'm saying, they typically will find people that they can use and take advantage of until it's time to dip off. And then they play victim, or sometimes they pretend like they don't care. They'll be like, oh my God, I don't know why so-and-so talking about me. Meanwhile, you manipulated, gaslight, took advantage, and use this person. So now this person is pissed off, and then you trying to nonchalantly pretend like, oh, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? But that's how the game go. You feel what I'm saying? So Yeah, people are so brainwashed by presentation. You show up in a certain way that's either relatable to them, or you don't realize that they literally put that image out to grab you, knowing that you'll be naive enough to believe them regardless. It's like the girls who get on TikTok and lie and say their partner's abusive when they're capping, either for attention or to smear this person's name. It's because people lack self-awareness. People don't realize that there are a lot of people out here. Some people are just out of pocket and they like attention. We have narcissists and borderlines who also lie about their partner being abusive very often. And then you just have people that are opportunists, and they feel like it's not only about lying about those type of things. They're just whatever situation where they feel like I can get something out of this, I'll do anything. They'll lie about anything. They'll say that you threw them down the steps. You feel what I'm saying? They'll say that they drink Monsters every day if that's going to give them a sponsorship. Like, some people just built like that. You feel what I'm saying? Some people just are walking poisonous cakes. Remember, I said the poisonous cake. You feel what I'm saying? If I bake a cake and it's poison on the inside, most people going to take it, save it for later, or they're going to eat it and realize what's up. But most people never really wanted the cake. You feel what I'm saying? They never really wanted the cake. They just like the fact that they're supporting the cake in order to minimize you, or they like the fact that they're supporting the cake because the cake is relatable. It's like these girls. When these girls come out and say X, Y, and Z, even though they're lying, a lot of other females will support them. When men come out with conviction and say this and this and this, X, Y, and Z, they got 1 million subscribers and they sound so confident, a lot of men will just agree with them because he's a man and is going against women. But they don't know. It's not really about the person. I bet you if that person would have came to your house tonight and it was like, all right, yeah, whatever he's saying in conviction, you feel what I'm saying? If he's like, yeah, join my team, you feel what I'm saying? They would not do it. Now, the females might. I ain't going to hold you. Because some of these feminists, they be out of pocket. They'll join a whole... I knew a girl whose one goal was to visit Rome. It's like, no. I knew a girl who became a feminist with a bunch of girls. But this girl is like toxic. But they all parading around town with the feminist signs and shit like that. And none of them talk to this girl no more because she's toxic. like toxic for real. Like, get you set up type vibes. But the whole time they only supported her and they all only came together on the basis of the fact that they were women. You feel me? So it was no true genuine connection. It was no we got relatability in regards to anything that's deep. It was just surface level. You're a woman, I'm a woman. So as time went on, one figured out the other one was toxic, and then they was going back and forth because, you know, toxic people sometimes triangulate. So they was trying to figure out who was actually the issue. And I'm pretty sure the one made the other ones also distance from each other. But at the end of the day, they ended up realizing that that person was the problem. But the dirt was already done. The gossip was already done. The triangulation was already done. But at the beginning of the day, they believed that presentation of that one individual who was so bubbly, who was fake confident, who was interested in the thing that they were interested in regards to feminists, in regards to equality of men. But that sadistic person was actually for tearing men down, not the the equality of men and women. They was for tearing men down. That's why they hopped on that bandwagon to use that. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to tell y'all, people are so addicted to connecting with somebody and believing somebody or whatever it is in regards to presentation. You feel what I'm saying? Presentation is so crazy how people are mentally surface level. And can you blame them? That's the world we live in. You can't really blame them. It's all about how you carry yourself. If somebody see you in public, when I be walking down the street with my scooter, people judge me based off of that. It's like, oh, look at him walking, his scooter don't work. And it's something as small as that. It's funny because when I turn my scooter on and I hop on and then I zip across the street, they look at me like, oh, snaps. Oh, his scooter not broke. They look at you like, you feel what I'm saying? When I was in California, when I was homeless, when I just had a t-shirt on and I'm walking around, or I had 2 book bags and a duffel bag, I look homeless. When I got a suit looking like Pursuit of Happiness, presentation. People are brainwashed by presentation. I walked around with a suit on and stuff. People treated me differently. Everything ain't what it seems. Everything ain't what it look like. It's your boy Josh Different. I'm different. You different. We different. I'm out.